Okay, so these JavaScript events, JavaScript interact with HTML through events. We can execute JavaScript code or functions when a user clicks on any button. Okay, so first of all, onClick event. Execute JavaScript function when a user clicks on any button. So syntax is, for example, button save button, and for the save button, onClick event. So when user clicks on this button, execute this JavaScript function and execute this statement in the function. So for example, create one HTML form, onClick event. Okay, so for example, you want to display some alert box when user click on any button. So take one button, input type equal to button, and value equal to display alert. Okay, and close this button. In script tag, create function display alert. Okay, so when user click on this button, display some alert message. Okay, so this alert message showing you clicked on button. Okay, so now this JavaScript to interact with the HTML, we need event. Okay, that is onClick event, and display alert is the function name. So run this example and click on this button. Okay, so you clicked on button. So like this, you can execute the JavaScript functions. Okay, so in real time, there is a number of statements to execute the functionality. So this is, for example for onClick event. And next event is onChange event. Execute a JavaScript function when a user changes the selected option of a select element. Select element nothing but a drop down list. Okay, so in drop down list, when user changes the option, okay, changes the option, so we can execute a JavaScript function when user changes the option in drop down list. Execute JavaScript function when user change the option in drop down list. Okay, so when user change the option in drop down list. So here, so we need onChange event equal to here JS function name. Okay, so for example in drop down list we have a number of cities names. Okay, you want to display the selected city name. Okay, you want to display selected city name in the alert box or message. So we can use onChange event to display the selected value in the select element or drop down list. So for example, select option, okay, here Hyderabad, Pune, okay. So create JavaScript function. So 1 second. Okay, so create JavaScript function using function keyword, get selected city. Okay, so you want to display selected city name, selected city name in error box or paragraph, id equal to p1. So now where my city equal to document dot get element by id. Okay, so we need to apply the id for select element, ddl cities dot value. Okay, so now document dot get element by id p1 dot inner html equal to my city. Okay, so next we need to call this function name in drop down list on change event, get selected city. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so this is selected city. Selected was city. Okay, so like this you can display the selected value from the drop down list. Okay, and you want to okay, so next on mouse over. So execute a JavaScript function when moving the mouse pointer onto any HTML element. Execute JS function when moving the mouse pointer onto an image, okay, onto an image or onto any element. So for example, okay, so we want to display the image in bigger size when your mouse pointer, okay, enter into that image, over on that image. So create an HTML form on mouse over. So for example, take one image and source equal to, we don't have any images in our project folder, so that we can copy one image, or we can give the path from here also. And ping is .jpg. And next, alt penguins height equal to 100 pixels and width equal to 100 pixels. Okay, so now you want to display this image in bigger size whenever mouse pointer, okay, whenever mouse moving the mouse pointer onto an image. Use script tag and function display big image. Okay, so display image in big size when moving the mouse pointer onto an image. So here we use on mouse over, okay, on mouse over, okay. So this keyword, we are using parameter, okay. So this keyword specifies the current element, okay, this image, okay. We are passing this image to this function to change the height and width of the image. Okay, so this is the parameter. So we are passing this image as parameter to this function. My image dot style dot height equal to 300 pixels. My image dot style dot width equal to 300 pixels. Okay, so now run this example. Just copy this image into our project folder. Okay, so now image is displaying. Okay, so whenever mouse moving the mouse pointer onto an image is displaying big size, and again this is restored as whole height and width. Okay, so we can use on mouse out, on mouse out. Okay, so it is restored whole height and width. Display small image. Okay, this keyword, and the wall size is 100 pixels and width also 100 pixels. Now, okay, so when our mouse pointer hover on the image is displaying big size. When our mouse pointer leave that image, okay, it's restores to world height and width. So this is the on mouse over and on mouse out events. Okay, on mouse event execute JavaScript function when moving the mouse pointer out of an image. Execute JS function. JavaScript function when moving the mouse pointer out of an image. And on key down. So when user is pressing a key, this event will work. When a user pressing a key, this event will work. So for example, when a user pressing a key in the keyboard, okay, so when a user pressing a key in the keyboard, so this event will work. So for example, create an HTML form on key down. So take one text box, type equal to text and id equal to txt name. Okay, so now I want to display, okay, enter text in text box in paragraph. Display enter text in text box in paragraph. Id equal to p1. And function get text where my text equal to document dot get element by id txt name dot value, and again you can display enter text in text box. You can display the text in paragraph. Document dot get element by id p1 dot inner html equal to my text. Okay, so now we can use this on key down event. So run this example. Okay, so like this we can execute the JavaScript function. Okay, so when user pressing a key in the keyboard, okay, this event will work. Okay, so enter text is displaying in paragraph. Okay, on key up is after pressing a key in the keyboard, this event will work. Okay, after complete the pressing, this event will work. Same as key down and key up also, key up, key down, and same. And next, on DBL click, double click event. So the on click is single click event. You want to execute the JavaScript function when user clicks on button. Okay, double click on button, DBL click. Okay, so when user double click on this button, execute a JavaScript function and display the alert box. Okay, for single click event it will not work. When user double click on this button, so the JavaScript function is executed. And onload event. Onload event will work immediately after a page has been loaded. This event is execute immediately after a page has been loaded. So for example, without pressing a key, you want to display some alert box, okay, or some information about you want to display uh, some pop-up box, okay, about your application. Okay, after a page has been loaded, okay, you can use onload event, okay, to display the pop-up. Okay, so it will work immediately. Okay, so without after the page has been loaded. Next, almost down, almost enter, almost leave, almost move. Okay, so all these are same as almost enter, almost over, and almost out. Okay, so on mouse center. On mouse center, when moving the mouse pointer, okay, onto an image, so this event will work. On mouse leave, when moving the mouse pointer out of an image, okay. And mouse move, when moving the mouse pointer over a HTML element. So on context menu, okay, this event is very tough. Okay, so like I will show one example, real-time example. So when user right click on any, okay, any website like Open Drive, okay, Google Drive, okay, so right click on here, so it will show the, okay, pop-up box and some menus, okay, new folder and upload files, okay, docs, Google Sheets and more. Okay, so this is on context menu. Okay, so when you click on right button, so this pop-up is displayed and show the links, okay, just like a menu. Okay, try this example on context menu. Okay, today assignment. Okay, today assignment, try this example. Okay, so I will explain this example tomorrow. And next, JavaScript um, mathematical objects, JS math objects. Okay, so the math object allows you to perform mathematical tasks. JavaScript math, okay, math object allows you to perform mathematical functions. Mathematical tasks on numbers. Okay, so the math object includes several mathematical methods. The mathematical methods is like math dot min and math dot max methods. Okay, so math dot min and math dot max methods. So these methods can be used to find the higher and lowest value in the list of arguments. So for example, we have, okay, number of arguments like 1 and 2, 4, 8, 9, 1, 0 and 3, okay, and 7. Okay, so this is the list of arguments. We can find out the minimum, okay, minimum value from these arguments, and we can find out the max value from these arguments. Okay, what is the maximum value and what is the minimum value? Okay, highest value and lowest value of list of arguments. So we can use like math dot min, okay, function. So it will return 0. Math dot max. So for example, Okay, method.max, it will return 9, so maximum value. So now create one method. Okay, math.min, and the numbers is okay, math.min. So it will return the value. Okay, display the result in alert box. Okay, for single click event on click. Okay, display alert. So 0 is the minimum value in the list of arguments, and max. Okay, so 9 is the maximum value from the list of arguments. Okay, so these are the minimum and maximum methods. And next, round method in JavaScript. Round. Okay, round. The method round methods. Okay, rounds a number to the nearest integer. Method round method rounds a number to the nearest integer. To the nearest integer. So syntax is method round. Okay, so for example 7.8. Okay, so it will return the value. It returns 8. Okay, so method round returns 8, and math dot round 7.4. Okay, returns 7. Okay, so because 7.8 is nearest to the 8, and 7.4 is nearest to the 7. Okay, after 5 and before 5. 7.5. In alert box, use math dot round 7.8. Okay, so it will display the nearest integer. Okay, the nearest integer is 8, that is 7.8. If 7.4, it will display the result 7. Okay, so the nearest integer. And next, random method. So random method. So the method at random method random numbers between 0 and 1. Okay, create the random method between 0 and 1. Method dot random method at random method creates random number between 0 and 1. So for example, I want to display random number. Alright, method at random. Okay, so now run this example. Okay, so this is the random value between 0 and 1. Okay, so observe here 0.41083. Again you can click. Okay, so the number is changed here. So that is the random number. Okay, so random numbers are generated like this. And before random method, so there is one more method, seal. Okay, seal method. The method or seal method rounds a number up to the nearest integer. Method dot seal method rounds a number up to the nearest integer. Nearest integer. So for example, syntax method dot seal 7.4. Okay, so it will return 8. Okay, up to the nearest integer. So use here alert method dot seal 7.4. Okay, so up to the nearest integer. The result is 8. And the next one more method is floor method. Floor. So this floor method returns a number down to the nearest integer. Okay, for seal method rounds a number up to the nearest integer, and floor method rounds a number down to the nearest integer. Rounds a number down to the nearest integer. Okay, syntax is method dot floor. If value 7.4 or 7.8, it returns the value is 7. Okay, down to the nearest integer. alert and floor. So run this example. The result is 7. Okay, so these are the mathematical methods in JavaScript.